You ready for a little story about my photography experience?
Yes.
When you put the camera down, I'll tell you.
I'm recording video.
Video?
Yeah.
And recording?
Yeah.
Voice?
Yes.
Okay. When I was going to a television workshop in New York after the war, under the GI Bill, one of the assignments was to do a documentary, a 30-minute documentary on anything we wanted. So, they had a beautiful camera for us, and we were all assigned different time elements for the camera. We had 1 day to shoot. We had to shoot 30 minutes. I went down to the docks, Fulton Street, to a ferry. I spoke to the ticket taker, ticket seller, whatever, and I told him I'm here to photograph the ferry on the trip between here, it was going to Hoboken and back. They laid out the magic carpet for me. They went to the main office there, and they assigned somebody to ask me where I wanted to stand. They took me up to a restricted place on the ferry, up on the top deck. Perfect for me. And I was up there with the camera. I photographed the cars in the parking lot. The cars coming, a shot down showing the cars coming onto the ferry. On the trip across the Hudson, I photographed people. I photographed the cars down below. I photographed the engine room working. Then I photographed the cars departing in Hoboken. I photographed them back on for the trip back, just in case the first trip was no good. All the way back. Then this friend of mine also did photography, and he had a cutter, a splicer, for splicing 16 millimeter. It was a 16 millimeter camera for splicing 16 millimeter film. And I spent the whole night at his house splicing film and putting it together, and I went in. I got an award. It was a documentary on the ferry, professional from beginning to end. No voice. The voice had to be dubbed in later on, but it had to be done by a professional studio, which they didn't want any voice. They just wanted film. The end.